Welcome to the Teresa Harding Podcast, where you will learn from one of the top leaders in the network marketing industry. Teresa Harding has grown her team to over millions of people. She's grown online and she's grown offline, and now she's ready to show you the secrets. So get ready to change the way you think. She truly cares about the success of her team and the people that she teaches. So get ready to learn the tips, tricks, and secrets that will allow you to grow a successful business in the 21st century.
I'm Teresa Harding, and this is the Teresa Harding Podcast. This podcast is for people who know that this industry is not about the network marketer anymore. It's about the people we serve and the change we can make in other people's lives. It's about the entrepreneur inside of each of us who's trying to find our voice. It's for the people who want to change the world and are looking for the most powerful way to make that happen. I have a really powerful message for you today. I'm really excited about it. It's a book that I've been reading by a friend of mine. His name is Dave Espino, and he is a really powerful coach. He's been doing online marketing for years and years. He has been doing it as long as some of the best of them. He has spent over 30 years in the business, and honestly, he has made so much money in this industry of online marketing. He knows what he's talking about, and he wrote the book because he wanted to help people find what he calls the world's most perfect business. So his book is called The World's Most Perfect Business. And what I wanted to share with you is something that he shared in the book. It's one of the sections where he talks about the 10 key benefits of the world's most perfect business. And he talks about why. Basically, he draws it out. Why is this the world's most perfect business? So some of you guys are on here because you are in network marketing and you want to learn how to use the online space in your network marketing business. That will be a lot of you because that's where I've seen a lot of my success. Now we're starting to have success in the marketing space that has nothing to do with network marketing, but we're also using it to help build our network marketing business as well. So I know that there are people who are starting to listen to this podcast who have other businesses, and they're using the information they're learning here and applying it to the other businesses that they're doing. So this is the perfect podcast for you. This is the perfect episode because I'm going to talk about the 10 reasons that Dave Espino gives for why this is the most powerful business. And number one, he says it's because you are selling a unique product. Everybody is selling something different. You can sell an info product, you can sell a physical product, you can sell whatever you want. But one of the main benefits of being able to market online is you're selling your own knowledge. So if you're talking about an info product, all of a sudden your course is unique compared to anyone else. Even if you're teaching about real estate and your info product, when I say info product, that means training that you have, that you've created audios or videos that you are selling. It's information that you know. And so when people are buying that, it doesn't matter if there's another real estate agent that is teaching about how to do real estate. Well, guess what? Your information is going to be different because you have unique experiences. You are different. The second reason, this is one of the world's most, he says it's the world's most powerful business. The more I learn about it, the better I get at this, the more I'm absolutely believing that is totally true, is the second reason is your online video course gives you high profit margins. So instead of having to buy a physical product, let's say you want to sell headphones, you don't have to go buy the headphones and then mark them up a little bit or a lot and then sell them. And now all of your, a lot of your costs, half of your costs go to the acquisition of the physical product. Now, if you've got an info product, if I do a course and I sell my course on how to do something, how to take care of horses, how to do art, glass art, whatever it is, well, guess what? It's almost 100% profit. Of course, you've got to pay for the platforms where you house your trainings or whatever. And of course, there are things that you have to buy or websites or software tools that you have to maintain in order to use that or allow other people to use it. But basically, your profit margins are so high because most of it is profit. So that's one of the beautiful reasons. The third thing is your product is delivered instantly and automatically. People don't have to wait for shipping. If they're excited about it now and they find your info course now, they buy it and it gets in their inbox now. It's all automated. And people love that. People like to be able to start when they're ready to start. Number 4 is because you get paid instantly. You don't have to wait. You don't do net 30, you don't do net 90. You don't have to wait around for someone to actually pay you. Until they pay you, they don't get the product. So that's one of the beautiful reasons that this is an amazing business. Number 5, the marketing is easy when you know how to do it, of course. You guys know I've been really open about, we've spent the last over 4 years, is it going on 5 now? I'll have to double check. But we've spent a lot of money, I've told you, over $500,000 trying to figure this out. And because we'd had a success, we already have a successful network marketing business, we had the resources to allow us to try to learn this really quickly. And we've been able to learn from some of the top gurus in the industry, Dave Espino being one of them. In fact, if you go watch back some of the infomercials, he was one of the entrepreneurs or the pioneers who did some of those infomercials. He has seen it all, done it all. He knows what he's doing. But once you know how to do it, the marketing is easy. You guys, I am working with my network marketing team, the people in my business who want to build the business as well. I totally teach them how to build the normal way, the way that we've become successful, because there has to be some face-to-face. Of course, you're going to share and connect with people you already know. You don't want to push people. You don't want to hunt them. But there are going to be people who you can share your product with, who you help with your product, and they end up wanting to share the product as well and become one of your business builders. So we don't want to cut that out of the equation. That is powerful. But guess what happens? As soon as you take it to the online space and all of a sudden you magnify everything, but then you still better have those initial skills, because now you've still got to work with those people. But if you don't know how to market, it can be difficult. But once we knew how to do it, oh my goodness, it was so simple. Now I'm teaching my team. I have a private Facebook group. We totally go over the information. I show them what to do. It's a step-by-step, and it is not hard. Dave is totally right. Number 6, you earn passive income, which means true freedom. What that means is once you get everything set up, then your stuff is still selling online. You're still getting checks. You still have people finding your information. They are getting marketed to even when you are on vacation, even when you are asleep. It doesn't matter. It's a little bit like interest. It's awesome. Number 7 is you benefit from a highly automated and efficient system. Because of the way technology is today, you guys, it is unbelievable. It used to be back in the day before we were ever even doing it, and some of these gurus were doing it back then. Guess what? You couldn't automate the emails. You had to send out emails at a set time, and you'd write up the email, and you had to make sure it went out. If you needed an email to go out every day for the first week, and then every 3 days after that, and then every 5 days, then in 30 days, whatever it was, you had to monitor that. You had to watch it. Well, now everything is automated. You can automate just about everything. You have to do the initial work first. But once it's done and your course is ready, you get to sell it. It's very, very efficient. Okay, number 8, you can make a worldwide impact by using this leverage system to get your message out to the world. You guys, because when I sell my info products, I can reach thousands and tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of people, where before that, you would have a hard time reaching a much smaller percentage than that. Number 9, your use of time is massively leveraged. He's absolutely right, because like I said, you have to work just as hard for the first sale. As soon as you've got to create the training, you've got to put all that stuff that you learned into a system. You've got to create something that's in a useful package that someone else can take and it can get them results. That takes work. It does take time. But once you have it set up, guess what? Now you are home free. If you want to create more courses, you can create more courses. So you've got to get the info training done. You've got to get the automated emails set up. You've got to get the marketing set up. All those things need to be done. And a lot of people won't do all those steps. And guess what? That's exactly why there's only a small percentage of people who actually become very successful. But number 10, you are participating in a mega shift. And I'm going to read from his own words in the book, because his book is really powerful information. It's a quick read. It's really solid information, and he just goes through the different things really quickly. But he says, this is what he says: There is a mega shift happening right now in the world of learning. And if anybody knows this, you guys, it would be him. He's been doing it for 30 years. He says the way people learn is changing. People are quickly moving away from how-to books and they're moving toward online videos. The vast majority of people would rather learn through video than they would by reading a book. And he talks a little bit about why. Why are people doing that? But the truth is, this is reality. The way people want to learn, the way they look for their information is completely different. People used to buy CD packages. Before that, they would go to a school. They'd go to a college. They wanted to learn something. If people wanted to learn how to take better photos and wanted to be a photographer, they would sign up for a college class, and they'd have to get all signed up months in advance so that the spots weren't all taken. Then they would get all ready and make sure that they had all the gear that they needed. They'd spend a lot of money making sure they had the camera and the lens and all the things required for the class. Then they would have to drive to the class and sit and listen to the lecture. Then when the teacher chooses, they would take people out on field trips, and then you could go actually take pictures and practice what you were learning. The way people are learning is absolutely shifting. And he's right. It's not just a shift. It's a mega shift. So people are wanting to learn online. So how do you make sure that you can teach people online, that we fill in this online space and add this amazing, powerful piece to our business without losing the human touch? Well, that is what this podcast is all about. So keep listening, because I will be touching those topics, showing you how to do it in all different kinds of situations, because to me, that is the heart of your business, adding value and changing a life. And I'm going to continue to show you how to do it, to introduce you to people who know how to do it, and who, I'll bring in people who are going to be able to teach you as well. And I'm just excited. I'm excited about his book. We'll put a link on here for you so that you can find where you can look up the book. It really is a super quick read, really powerful, solid information that helps you look at it really clearly, gives you some ideas, and then it kind of lets you know where you can find him as well if you want to see some of his other information. Anyway, thank you, Dave, for this book. It is really powerful information, and I'm grateful for our friendship. I'm glad I've gotten to know you. You've already helped me so much, and you've helped me look at the marketing I'm doing online. I'm grateful for your coaching. I'm grateful for your mentoring, and I'm grateful for your friendship. Okay, you guys, go check him out. Check out the book and think about the things that we've talked about in this podcast. And I want you to think about how it applies to what you're doing, what you need to do differently to make sure that you're taking advantage of these concepts. Okay, I will see you in the next podcast.